Camera loopt.
SMO Chanti ya chamta ya chamta Chanti ya chamta Mona ngara ya fu Doya bangale ya ronga Jamti ya cha Nera ya cha Mekongo Vanessa Erova Vanessa I love you Erova Vanessa Manoa Garana Mekongo Manoa Garana Mekongo
Camera loopt.
SMO Chanti ya chamta ya chamta Chanti ya chamta Mona ngara ya fu Doya bangale ya ronga Jamti ya cha Nera ya cha Mekongo Vanessa Erova Vanessa I love you Erova Vanessa Manoa Garana Mekongo Manoa Garana Mekongo Manoa Garana Mekongo
Camera loopt.
SMO Jamti yare 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 ya jamta Narake yare 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 ya jamta Jamti yare 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 ya jamta Mona ngaranga bangare afu.
This week, the world will bear witness of a significant moment in history. An upcoming series of events sparking faith, celebrating progress, and fostering hope for Ambazonia's Independence Day.
On Thursday, the 28th of September 2023, an international press conference with President Sako will set the stage. A beacon sounding a clarion call to the world, an invitation to be part of our enduring fight for freedom, peace, and prosperity.
In tandem with the celebration, we rally an act of global solidarity, a mobilization of financial resources towards the brave and resilient Amazonian refugees and prisoners of war. Their spirit, undeterred by adversity, serves as the beating heart of our nation, as they too plan to celebrate the essence of independence.
We are not stopping. From Washington to Berlin, South Africa to Australia, the streets of California, Ground One to the heartland of Ambazonia, the globe will follow our footsteps, echoing the message of Ambazonian resilience and determination.
On September 30th, President Sako stands before us, his address to the nation resonating in the hearts and minds of our people, a testament of our strength, our faith, and our ceaseless strive towards a brighter tomorrow.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The festivities on October 1st, a remarkable wave of joy, pride, and unity sweeping across our nation and the world.
Join us as we write this profound chapter in history. Be part of our journey. Celebrate not just a nation, but the spirit of a people rising in triumph.
This is Ambazonia. This is our independence.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's special October 1st Global Independence Day celebrations for the nation of Amazonia. Today, we'll take you on a journey filled with inspiration and resilience as Amazonians across the globe celebrated their Independence Day. I'm your host, Star Smart, joined by my colleagues Oni Okpala and Tori Pikinsu.
Well, it was a sight to behold as Amazonians from all corners of the world gathered in unity, dressed in the colors of their nations. Their embroidered historic wrappers were a symbol of their fight for freedom and independence.
Indeed, these rappers told tales of sacrifice, courage, and determination. Each embroidery design seemed to carry a story serving as a reminder of the struggle Amazonians faced back at home.
Ambazonia until I reach Boya. I will never follow you to Yahweh. If you want to kill me and die. I will never follow you to Yahweh. No go tire, no go tire. Justice. No to genocide. No to annexation. No to recolonization. No to injustice. No to injustice. No to genocide in Southern Cameroon. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want freedom.
Well, amidst the vibrant atmosphere, the air resonated with the powerful chants of freedom. These songs, embodying the spirit of the Amazonian people, echoed through the streets, captivating the hearts even of onlookers.
Again. When shall I see my home? When shall Amazonia, Amazonia. Genocide is not in Cameroon. Again. When shall I see my home? When shall Amazonia, Amazonia.
Well, it was truly remarkable. Now, see how the day celebration went on, and it has become a platform for raising international awareness about the ongoing crisis in Amazonia. The world witnessed a multitude of people, not only Amazonians, but people from all walks of life, coming together to support their cause.
In my home. When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home. Home again, home again. When shall I see my native land?
This celebration wey we see am today, my country people, e don turn being a bone for Republic dem neck. Dem no fit even swallow am. Panapo say if man pass no shame for carry e back. Ambazonia don big and they don correct for their own. Now Republic don shame and with people they don comot for outside, they write their underbelly, put am for big paper there, they call am say placard. Then talk their story, and that story show say they talk for say hope and peace go come back for Ambazonia.
You can see this is General Don of Babisi. The brilliant fighters of Babisi under His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sakoikom.
And it wasn't just through their attire and chants that Amazonians expressed their identity. The celebrations were exquisitely enriched with cultural performances showcasing the diversity and richness of Amazonian traditions.
Chop the whole market. Chop day, nothing but day, all thing day. I thank Your Excellency Dr. Samuel Sakoikom. We all chase with them. I thank the Vice President. You have played the Papa. I have begun in this performance. And the population in Nigeria and this. So they are on their own side. And they enjoy. And only the population is all man to jubilate, all man to dance. In a place day. Thank you so much for everything. In a place day. You are enjoy. Happy Independence Day. Let me see what father, Holy Father, did life. Major General did life. Let me see how the Papa the dance with population them. All the whole village know you, Pa. They are placed there.
These cultural displays left spectators captivated and reminded us all of the immense beauty and resilience of the Amazonian people. This is a story of a nation determined to preserve its heritage and fight for its freedom.
The power, give me the freedom. Your people are crying, why won't you listen? Seeking for justice, for a brighter future. Let's do this together in peace and harmony. Sisi go take us there to the promised land. No one will stop us now. No, no, no. Sisi go take us there to the promised land. No one will stop us now. No, 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 no. Ambazonia, Ambazonia, the time of freedom has come today. Ambazonia, Ambazonia, the time of freedom is here to stay.
True talk, Makombi Oni. Na fine thing for say Ambazonian people dem for diaspora, where they for far place outside Ambazonia land. Them they still put power for say justice and independence. It come back for Ambazonia.
Amba boys, stand strong.
Africa.
New name on the beat.
Les gens souffrent des maisons brûlées. Namibia a commis du génocide. Ils pensent que l'Amazonie est un peste. À l'œil
And thus tonight's broadcast comes to an end. We leave you with these powerful images of Amazonians celebrating their Independence Day abroad. May their courage and unity inspire us all to stand up for what we believe in.
Oh, well, today Amazonians have showcased their unwavering spirit. Let it serve as a reminder that hope and determination can make a difference even in the toughest of times.
True, this story remember we say fight for be free. Na fight we nothing no fit stop am inside Amazonia. Na big matter where we go touch here the touch self heart for people them for outside the whole this war. Kunya my country people them with the turn up strong and with the fight and the fight the match fire. Last we go meet up for Boya and all we go glad for this palaver.
La place de papa. I have begun a list of armies and the population in Nigeria and this. Soldiers on their own side. And they enjoy. And only the population is all man the jubilate, all man the dance. In a place there. Now we are so much beating. In a place there. We are enjoy. Happy Independence Day. Let me see what part the Holy God are dead life. Major General dead life. Let me see how the Papa the dance.
Continuing with the special broadcast for Independence Day celebration, this time we'll continue by focusing on an Amazonian female warrior. Indeed, we have an extraordinary story to share with you about a remarkable woman who is truly going above and beyond to celebrate her heritage.
Well, that's right. We are talking about Mildred Chi, also known as Millie Chi, a proud Amazonian. Living in the heart of Minnesota, Millie Chi has truly become an inspiration in her neighborhood as she takes the Independence Day to a whole new level. Cherry Pekin, can you give us more insight into Millie Chi's incredible journey?
True, people them not only know this military say it kind of energy where they put am it wrong. But so we know it because of where it put power for this matter for independent personal. It show we how it like we Amazona true. And how it don't take plenty picture them inside different place them and inside different clothes them with the we Amazonia flag and it don't do kind poster them where they don't snap you with them. It did do them even with the flag. It did do them even with the material. So different kind of style. Military no be just gondere with a big sense for fashion, but it's a person way it dey show community unity and it stand strong. Even as way it dey far for country way it dey far from inside we land, but the spirit is still dey strong and we dey feel am because it dey connect. Military like Ambazonia correct, it stand fine and it stand strong. Ambazonia people there, we will learn for it because as it dey do so, we nation it stand strong and it stand fine.
Well, that's what makes her story so captivating, Ogi. Milichi's dedication to celebrating Independence Day goes beyond just her dress choices. She actively encourages her neighbors to come together and embrace their shared heritage. She organizes events inviting everyone to experience the rich traditions of Amazonia.
Well, it's truly uplifting to witness how Malichi's infectious energy has brought people together. Her desire to share Amazonian culture is evident in every detail of her celebrations. I understand she has even prepared an Amazonian feast for her neighbors to enjoy.
Thank you, Oni. You don't really open up. Military don't put plenty power for say, me in neighbor them, taste them too, even as small for her Ambazonia is sweet fine. It make them enjoy themselves fine. They chop can country chop, they chop better thing there. They enjoy and they perform with plenty joy for that side. True, he don't do thing the way all man no fit ever forget them. This kind of power where would they put them and this kind of thing where would they do? Only they concentrate where they concentrate. He don't bring plenty thing there together. Our spirit for Ambazonia don't stand strong.
Well, it's clear that Milichi's initiative has made a lasting impact on her community. Her infectious positivity and love for her nation has united people from different backgrounds. Milichi's message of unity and pride resonates far beyond her neighborhood, inspiring others to embrace their own unique heritage and create a harmonious society.
Well, absolutely. Each story is like a militaries that reminds us of the power of celebrating diversity. Tonight, as we reflect on our own independence, let's also celebrate the kind of individuals like military who inspire us to embrace our roots and unite with others to the sense of belonging. Now, in that same route, we have to say that there are so many celebrations going around the world. There is a gala in Berlin. There is a community meeting in California. Also in Brazil, there are celebrations there as well. And parties all over the continent. Not even the refugees are left out. And hopefully, in our subsequent bulletins, we'll bring you the refugee celebration in different parts of the world. That's coming up in our subsequent bulletin.
As we the glad, the celebrate so. Me always remember say, set self within a faraway place from homeland. Me we know say love and pride. Now we nation, where it go guide we nation, and it no fit ever end. Thank you, military, for member say for look out country now fine thing.
Well, that was it for Milichi, and once again would say Happy Independence Day.
Enjoy this slideshow and we will be right back. You should be reducing your voice.
Makes sense.
When shall I see my home? When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home. Home again, home again. When shall I see my native land?
Yes, so will make sense.
We are praying. Pray that in everything we do, we will not do in our own power. Thank you, Lord, for our leaders. Thank you for the nation of the Amazonia.
Give me the power, give me the freedom. Your people are crying, why won't you listen? Seeking for justice, for a brighter future. Let's do this together in peace and harmony. Sisi go take us there to the promised land. No one will stop us now. No. Sisi go take us there to the promised land. No one will stop us now. No. Amazonia, the time of freedom has come today. Amazonia, the time of freedom is here to stay. Amazonia, the time of freedom has come today. Water na water, today na today. Nobody go see that to jubilate. I say Mandela and Nkrumah. Africa, hey, Africa, hey, Africa, hey. Africa, hey, Africa, hey, Africa, hey. Come together, help your brother, hey, Africa, hey. Dance together, love another, hey, Africa, hey.
Mama Liliana Lukabe, Kakumbe women are behind you, Mama Amazonia. We leave the Paris, Amazonia declare, levez-vous. Milan Tam, the stratege, picking for Amazonia. Honorable Weaver, warrior from Jatiri, Justice Abel. Stop West Africa, diplomacy, ahead. Wata na wata, Amba boys, stand strong.
Africa,
New name on the beat.
Africa, hey.
Les gens souffrent des maisons brûlées. Namibie a commis du génocide. Ils pensent que l'Amazonie est un peste. À leur utilisation à mettre comme un pesticide. Ils se fichent de soif de tuer. Mais des balles dans les têtes des bébés. À cause de son vieille fierté. L'ONU ne peut rien faire. L'Afrique est ton frère.
You're welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that slideshow. Indeed, this celebration was not just in Amazonia or in California alone, but indeed on the entire globe, even in Strasbourg, amongst a host of other places that were celebrated. And here we bring you yet again another extraordinary story that embodies courage, determination, and the pursuit of freedom. We'll take you to Homefront, Amazonia, where brave men and women from the Amazonian Restoration Forces are prepared for a truly unforgettable event.
Well, that's right. October 1st is an important day for the people of Amazonia as it symbolizes their independence. Despite the difficulties the ARF face, these forces have taken it upon themselves to make this day truly memorable and impactful for their fellow Amazonians living in the diaspora.
True so, Makombi Oni. We sabi say we air out of them. Then get better style for the fight and for the do their work. Today, it clear. Them don't come and they don't show plenty style. And they don't show the world say them day and they feel free Amazonia. Their message no get any ben corner. It is straight, say Republic no fit ever win this fight. Their head boy, wey na their big man for their governor, Pobia, since he study war for 2017, he no fit finish am. I say na bone wey don tight for him neck and he no go fit swallow am.
You can see this is General Don of Babisi. The brilliant fighters of Babisi under His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sakoi.
What an incredible sight. Indeed, it seems that the Amazonian Restoration Forces have pulled out all the stops to make this day both visually stunning and emotionally powerful.
Well, they are not only sending a message to their fellow Amazonians, but also to the oppressors and the international community. They maintain hope, optimism, and a belief that the day of independence will come.
Tori Bikinsu, could you tell us more about the significance of this celebration and the impact on the diaspora?
True so star. We celebrate today. It give Amazonian people them for diaspora glad and hope. It remember all we about we history and we share together with culture. And it give we win and it make women know say independent now sure. As we ARF them, then the Inter for all place and the degree with good result. It show the military power and the culture where we get them. Then they make Ambazonia them. Then for diaspora and for any side, they plenty glad and then the support for this palaver. And for make for where all man for this world go feel know what to happen with ARF, they don't overdo am. This celebration so now for show all man say whether I will publicly like am or not, we go separate.
Put that up.
Well, it is truly a remarkable display of unity and determination. The world needs to see that the people of Ambazonia are ready to stand up for themselves and their rights.
Absolutely, Onyi. Their resilience is a statement to the spirit of Ambazonia and their unwavering commitment to achieving their independence. As we conclude this live broadcast, we must remember that the Amazonian Restoration Forces are not just fighting for a piece of land, they are fighting for their dignity, rights, and their freedom. Today, they have shown the world that Amazonia is free indeed.
That's right, Star. We hope their message reaches far and wide, inspiring others to stand up against oppression and fight for what they believe in.
And as we come up for sure, we put them, may we remember, say, we strong woman them, and we strong ARF them, we strong men them, we strong man picking them, and strong woman them for ARF them, they still there and they still stand strong. That tori na tori for hope, courage and plenty concentration for see how it in them, it go better for the day than where they come for we front. We go still show una we chief head boy, where he go talk una better talk for before, as we live una so una shindon and una wait.
Chimizo and all the rest. Udena for una back. Udena for IG, Udena for AGF, ARF, where it is. So, a K1 unit this Amazonian Train Force. Mezam Special Squad. Na be this.
There is light and joy over them. There is life and
the Independence Day 2023. They are calling on the international body that day, the UN and UK, and other powers that day, to be behind them and help them to defend this cause for them, because it's already too hard. They are calling on God to be their helper, to lead them, and to guide them, because this cause is the cause of God. This is the cry of Field Marshal Kuru and Bossman, that God should be behind them and lead them in this struggle as they celebrate this great day, 2023. The people are really happy. Look at the cross section of the Benin population. Just a cross section, ready, happy to celebrate this day, 2023, 1st October 2023. 1st October 2023. The Benin population, the cross-section, celebrating on the leadership of Field Marshal Kuru and Horseman. This is the march past conducted by the population of this area. To celebrate this day, it is really a happy day for them. May God be on their side and grant them success. Amen. Independent Day 2023. Population of Benin, in their numbers, preparing to celebrate Independence Day. They are ready to host the program. They are ready to sing the national anthem. They are ready to stand with their Independence Day, to defend their Independence Day. This is the population of Benin. This is the celebration of 1st October. On ARF Benin, under the leadership of Mokoro. This is the civilians waiting for the national anthem.
Almost silence! Anthem! Hill! 2, 3!
Praises on the Savior, who granted us a freedom, and legends sons of heroes, who bought this land with their blood. Glory to the glory, we rise and never to fall. Yeah, in a nation, flowing with milk and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father, for making a nation and joy forevermore. Amazonian, land of freedom, we shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like the stars above, the stars above. The most I could be the watchman of this nation. Amazonian, land of freedom, we shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like the stars above, the stars above. The most I could be the watchman of this nation.
There is a nation. Even plenty meeting our needs. When your children shall be like in stars above. Almost like the one of this nation. And of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like in stars above. Almost like the watchman of this nation.
I will never leave my journey halfway. Oh, until we reach Booyah. I will never leave my journey halfway.
Oh, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah. I will never let my journey halfway. And the boy then this them be a talap. Some then they forgot for saying me na the public no account of them. For the freedom in the name of Jesus, we shall conquer Ambazonia. Ambazonia. Yes. We are on Syria and we be okay now. Say we deny say made celebrate their own home. Ambazonia. We and the civilians stay at home, celebrate for be safe, so that means that the people not target them because we the soldiers will be very target. Ambazonia, fighting for the nation in the name of Jesus, we shall conquer Ambazonia. Amazonia, fighting for the freedom in the name of Jesus, we shall conquer Amazonia, fighting for the freedom. Hello Ambazonians, today na 1st October 2023, me Abijera Kapo from Donga, do LGA, and do LGA this. Do LGA day life. We don't put flag military, they don't ambush all placed on do LGA for almost 2 days to 3 days. Say no nothing, no worker. Flag nothing go up. We nothing celebrate our Independence Day, but we don't celebrate. I just want to give message to United Nations. United Nations, you people grant us our independence 1st October 1961. You did not give us that option. You leave us to the hands of Britain and France. Britain and France use us for their personal interests. For 67 years, we start armed conflict. For 7 years today, 60,700 and something people have died. But you people have not said anything. You claim that you have a human right. Human rights have not said anything. If you people don't say nothing, what happened to League of Nations will happen to United Nations. I just want to thank our Excellency from the Southern Cameroon Ambazonians, Samuel Sako Ekome, and his vice, Eric Ate, and all the cabinet, that you people stand strong. We will fight till we restore our independence. Fellow Ambazonians, today na 1st October 2023, me Abijera Kapo from Tonga. We reach Booyah, I will never leave my journey halfway. Oh, until we reach Booyah, I will never leave my journey halfway. Oh, until we reach Booyah, until we reach Booyah.
We are praying that in everything we do, we will not do in our own power. Thank you, Lord, for our leaders. Thank you for the nation of the Amazonia.
Fighters, our obligation and function as enshrined in our code of conduct, that we shall honor and respect our people and our tradition and our culture. Second hour of the night.
You can see what they have here.
At dawn.
It is not easy.
Message to our fighters.
It shows that we are one step.
And most especially the AROF.
We are going somewhere they call forward.
I appreciate all the freedom fighters of
we will soon reach the Boya.
Of this our group.
It's like tomorrow even.
See them doing everything possible.
Fellow Amazonians, this liberation journey that we embarked on 7 years ago is a journey of no return. We started this journey knowing we might not all get to our destination, but we will get there as a nation. Many will fall by the wayside out of choice, and many may have changed their destination midway through. Some have paid the ultimate price for our liberation quest because of this genocide on our people perpetrated by Yaoundé, headed by the nonagerian dictator Paul Biya. However it may be, our train must skate the Abed Mukon Square and enjoy Litumbe Boulevard and arrive at the Endeli, Foncha, and Jua monuments towering in front of the State House. What a day that will be. What a big ending that will be. What rivers of joy that will flow. And what a memory that will be for generations. Our homes and streets and roads will be decorated with the beautiful words, free at last. The price we paid today to take back our country will be nothing compared to the joy on that day. Let's remember our innocent women and children slaughtered by La République du Cameroon, our sick and elderly ones roasted over the years by French Cameroon criminals in uniform, while in their homes, and especially our heroes, the valiant Amazonian Restoration Forces, who gave their precious lives to purchase our freedom. I'm thinking of our fallen heroes and heroines who have gone before us. A moment of silence, please. May their blood continue to fuel our determination to fight on for a free and independent Amazonia. Exactly 62 years ago, on the 30th of September and the 1st of October 1961, the world, in a twist of fate, conspired to subject our destiny as a people to perpetual colonization. Contrary to their own United Nations statutes, they transitioned the Southern Cameroons, a vibrant self-governing people, from self-governance down the valley of a cruel annexation, and from a vibrant democracy to a barbarous autocracy, from nonchalant British masters to a cruel French colonial proxy, La République du Cameroon. The world body, the United Nations, denied us the right to enjoy our full independence. Britain gave a flimsy excuse at the floor of the United Nations that we were too small and poor to stand alone. They violated the United Nations trusteeship agreement that commissioned them to prepare us for independence or self-government. Lots were cast between Paris and London over our destiny. Britain decided to sell us to the more ruthless French masters for the price of a gift. The United Nations condoned this maneuver, ignored our true wishes and our protests, hushed our voices, and shut their doors to the real demands of our founding fathers, which was total independence. They pushed us into this avoidable catastrophe. The West feared the spread of an ideology, communism at the time, more than the reality of a future bloodbath from that injustice. We left from being a German colony to a League of Nations colony, from a League of Nations colony to a semi-British colony under the United Nations trusteeship system, from a semi-British colony under the United Nations system into the hands of the iron-fisted France-Afrique to be supervised by the French proxy, La République du Cameroon. Most of our leaders, it should be recalled, rejected the option of independence by joining, dictated to us by the victors of the Second World War. They asked for our own independence as was contemplated by the United Nations Trusteeship Agreement. Today, we are the only country in Africa that instead of being decolonized by the United Nations, was handed over to the French. We call on the world body to revisit our case. Why should the phobia of the spread of a communist ideology in Africa in the 1960s be a valid reason today to allow the southern Cameroons to be annihilated by the invisible hands of the French? How could the southern Cameroons be considered a micronation today when we are bigger in population than Libya, Congo, Central African Republic, Liberia, Gabon, Gambia, Mauritania, Eritrea, Botswana, Namibia, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritius, Djibouti, Seychelles, Sao Tome and Principe, all independent countries. In fact, listen to this, Amazonia is more than Gabon, Namibia and Botswana combined. Economically speaking, Amazonia potentially has the highest per capita in West Africa, ahead of Ghana and Nigeria. Economic experts put Southern Cameroon's Amazonia per capita at $4,500, being 60% of the GDP of Cameroon, divided by the population. That's $45 billion divided by 6 million population, diaspora not included. That is twice the per capita of Ghana and more than twice the per capita of Nigeria. Why would the world body conspire with the French to subject 8 million peace-loving Southern Cameroonians to be totally annihilated by the French and their puppets just because of an error they can correct today without bloodshed? They will not even entertain a debate on the conflict in the Southern Cameroons on the floor of the United Nations General Assembly. In what ways is the United Nations living up to its commitment to the responsibility to protect in the Southern Cameroons or in Africa in general? Dear stakeholders, the assignment we must accomplish in our generation will not be complete without friends. It is difficult to find friends in the Central Africa region, which is France's #1 backyard today in Africa. The CEMAC, as a UN regional body, is a French club that we cannot count on at this time. The anti-France revolt spreading across the sub-region is now metamorphosing as the spread of Russian influence in the sub-region. And this puts us once more at the crossroads between the West and the East. The French community of Central Africa is fast becoming the Russian community of Central African states. Today, the independence of Southern Cameroon is a better option, though, for the world than our perpetual annexation by La République, which is changing the geopolitical dynamics in the Gulf of Guinea by allying with Russia. Since February 2022, the world is now a multipolar world divided into the friends of Ukraine, the friends of Russia, and the non-aligned nations. Everyone is analyzing the changing order and positioning to protect their interests within the new geopolitical order. Yes, we were a casualty during the Cold War era. Today, the Southern Cameroons is determined not to fall between the cracks of the geopolitical blocks. Our assignment is twofold: to align our own interests with those of our old friends who stand with us and seek to persuade new ones who will, without prejudice, align their interests with ours and work for the freedom and justice for Amazonia. If we make the mistake of embracing political passion instead of our interests first, we will miss the opportunities nursed by the changing world order for the liberation of the Southern Cameroons. And dear international community, We have chosen to stand with the people of Ukraine, just as we stand with all other annexed people in the world, because annexation is a crime. It was wrong in Ukraine or Kuwait, so it is wrong in Ukraine. We do not understand, though, the double standard of some who condemn Putin in Ukraine, but would not condemn the genocidal dictator Paul Biya in Amazonia. Those who support Ukraine against Russian occupation, but pretentiously allow France to massacre Amazonians through their proxy with impunity. These people are confusing us. France has stood against resolving the conflict in the southern Cameroons through genuine dialogue. They make sure the issue is not discussed by the Security Council nor the General Assembly of the United Nations. They also make sure the organization, the AU, where they wield enormous influence, does not discuss our conflict either. The French hide behind our veto power in the United Nations to commit crimes in Amazonia, hinder all discussions and investigations, write their own verdicts, and use their media and lobbyists to impose an information blackout on their atrocity crimes in Amazonia. We are disappointed by this wicked plan of France to forcefully strangle and take over Amazonia. Also, because they want to keep us under La République du Cameroun, with whom they signed slave accords in the 1950s, like they did with all former French colonies in Africa. By so doing, they want to continue stealing from Amazonia through their proxy, La République du Cameroun. So the war in Amazonia is a French proxy war. We say no to the French hegemony in Amazonia. We are equally disappointed by the passive complicity of Britain, which has remained silent amidst the ongoing genocidal war, pretending as though our problem is one of secession and not about a failed decolonization. Failed why? Failed because they, as the United Nations Trust administrators of the Southern Cameroons, failed in their assignment to prepare us for self-government or independence. Fellow Amazonians, our people are facing extermination. The ultimate plan of France's Cameroon is to kill all of us and take control of everything we have and everything we are. The United Nations, in Resolution 1608, paragraph 15, mandated the unification of two different Cameroons, but France changed it to reunification, which is a code word for annexation. They changed from annexation to a failed assimilation, then from a failed assimilation to the present-day extermination plan. This year alone, there has been many recorded massacres to prove this point. The Kona massacre, the UB bombings in Boya, the Konotiti massacre, the Mavas massacre in Akwaya, the Batibo massacre, the Nacho massacre, the Babanki massacres, the Bamenda massacre, and many other massacres couched as the killing of Amba fighters. Then the numerous arrests and forceful disappearances of many more innocent people across Amazonia. Since 2016, La République du Cameroun has not proposed a single solution that is anywhere close to what we are demanding. They rejected the Swiss process and manipulated the Canadians into a phony mediation process, which they denied afterwards. They have rejected every meaningful initiative by the international community that will result in a negotiated settlement, because they don't want a negotiated settlement. All they want is a military solution. If a person goes on a rampage, killing your livestock daily, and he rejects every call to dialogue with you in any shape or form, what do you think his goal is? Of course, the one answer is he wants to exterminate everything you have. Dear ARFs, This year, most of you have realigned yourselves under the leadership of your counties and the LGAs and your interim government as it was before the brutal interruption by some diaspora dissidents. You have been able to filter out the toxic manipulations from the diaspora. You trashed the unity warrior, palace warrior phenomenon. And you have also understood that the so-called APLC is a keyboard gang, formerly known as AMF, promoted by some reckless prisoners in the Konegi prison. They are hoping to gather some of you like commodities and use you as negotiation chips. They raise no money to give to fighters, so they endorse kidnapping, extortion, stealing, and terrorizing the population for money. Like their few ADF cousins, the population has vomited them, and they now exist in name only. But for the propaganda stunts they do here and there, making bogus announcements and burning abandoned La République du Cameroon checkpoints, or the stealing, outright stealing and labeling of our jobs done by the ARFs. They don't fight the enemy. They are in this to steal, to extort, and line their pockets. Our ARFs, you are stronger and more determined today than ever before, as we have seen you announce your presence across the 13 counties with a return of firepower. You have eliminated or forced to desert no less than 5,000 La République du Cameroon criminals in uniform. Little wonder within the past 6 years, La République du Cameroon has launched 5 recruitment campaigns into their ragtag army. Now they cannot even find recruits. The privileged Bulu-Beti tribes are scared of Amazonia, and other tribes have also realized that the war in Amazonia is not meant to benefit French Cameroons, but to protect the Bulu-Beti hegemony. You, the ARFs, are the true heroes of this story. You are the best examples of how far a determined people can go in pursuit of their freedom, even against the greatest of enemies. When French Cameroon tells the United Nations General Assembly peace is gradually returning in Amazonia, it is very laughable, because they are either in denial or they are suffering from a self-destruction complex. Somebody should remind the zombie genocidaire in Etudi that he will be remembered, and surely so, for collapsing French Cameroon because of his senseless war on the people of the southern Cameroons and Amazonia. French Cameroon, under the weight of this war, is officially a failed state, engulfed in a mountain of internal and external debts amounting to 85% of its GDP. This quarter alone, July to September 2023, Cameroon has to pay 386.8 billion CFA for debt servicing. La République du Cameroon is finished. Here are the characteristics of a failed state we see in French Cameroon today. Number one, La République du Cameroon has lost effective control of what it considers its territory. Number two, the political order in La République du Cameroon is broken and taken over by tribalism and a tribal mafia. Number three, the huge spike in unsolved murders and arsons is a testament that law enforcement has failed. There is no law in La République du Cameroon, and what you see now is called the law of the jungle. Civil society has been caged by fear, and the courts work for the mafia. So there is anarchy now in Cameroon. And number five, development is no longer the agenda of its leaders. The only agenda today is debt servicing, embezzlement, stealing, and looting as much as they can. How can such a country win Amazonia in this war? Amazonians, fear not. We are free. Fellow countrymen and women, my heart and prayers go to all our prisoners who woke up today alive in one dungeon or the other of La République du Cameroon. I weep for able-bodied men and women and children who are now called refugees, having survived through bushes, deserts, seas, and perilous routes. You depend on benevolence today. You have survived rape, childbearing in bushes, hunger, sickness, hate, gunshot wounds, discrimination, homelessness, imprisonment, police brutality, etc., hoping to return one day to a free Amazonia. It is because of you that we must fight with every ounce of our energy. We want to support you in your present plight as much as we can. That there is not a greater gift we can give you than to fight for a free Amazonia we can all return to as soon as possible. I salute you with the salutation of hope and courage. Remain law-abiding where you are. Support our warriors if you can. And above all, pray for divine intervention in our matter as we fight on. Patriotic diasporans, I salute all of you gathered around our flag on this national day, our Independence Day, to remind the world of our genocide and the injustice done to us as a nation by France and the complicit international community. Share our story with passion and courage, knowing that no one feels our pain more than we do, and no one knows our story more than those who have lived it, us. Let us fight as one man. When the commemoration of our independence, when we commemorate our independence, it is because we too are a country. Annexation is criminal. It does not remove our ownership. That's why those who say we don't yet have a country but recognize 1st October as our Independence Day are either confused, dishonest, or anti-revolutionaries. For all of us who acknowledge this day, let us support our LGAs and ARFs, because all the celebration of independence is a waste of time if we will do nothing to defend our sovereignty by resisting the occupiers. We will not take back our country by posting on WhatsApp or Facebook, by discussing strategies openly, or by insulting one leader or the other. We will not get there by calling ourselves Amazonians or leaders or activists. If you are not willing to fight to take back what belongs to you, the thief will continue to keep and enjoy it. Your celebration of ownership is nothing but a pity party or wasted entertainment. Let us convert every enthusiasm we feel today into contributions to finish the assignment of our lifetime. Let it be said of you and your generation that you did your best to fight for peace through justice in the southern Cameroon's Amazonia. Our freedom should cost every one of us something according to the strength that God has given us individually. Let us make not just our forefathers proud, but give posterity a reason to celebrate our efforts. Viva the free people of the southern Cameroon's Amazonia. Viva the Federal Republic of Amazonia, and God bless our beautiful country. Thank you.
Glory to
Camera loopt.
SMO Chanti ya chanta ya chanta Chanti ya chanta Mona ngala ya fu Doya bangale ya runga Tempti ya cha Merakera ya cha Mekongo Vanessa Erova Vanessa I love you Erova Vanessa Manoa Ngara Mekongo Manoa Ngara Mekongo
Happy Independence Day, Amazonia. It's been a long week. We promised the world that this is a week that no one will shut us up. And we've been talking in our cultures, our expressions generally. We've been talking with our music. We've been talking with our story, our history. We have spoken even with our regalia. Today was an exceptional day all across the world, from Southern America to Northern America to the Caribbeans to Australia and all across Europe, and even from the home front, we saw Amazonians unwaveringly expressing themselves. Images are still coming in. There are some images you have not seen. California has sent images. Brazil is sending them in a few minutes. But one thing that gladdens my heart today the most is the revival that is taking place in Momo County. And now definitely some of you would have seen some snippets of the images I'll be bringing to you before the end of this program tonight. The fullness of Momo, precisely. You got images coming in from Menemo, Njikwa. We have images from Batibo in Mogamo, and it was so thrilling. Beautiful images. The organization was exceptional. And you want to know why I'm excited? It's because this is a powerhouse. This county is a powerhouse. And for a while, we've not seen what was expected. And anybody that loves, if you have a brother you love and that is wayward, and maybe you were offended at because of the waywardness, and then all of a sudden excellence is expressed, you will definitely be happy like me. For those of you who are sure that what you're looking for is the freedom of Amazonia, you would definitely be expressing the same excitement that I'm expressing this evening. You saw the president yesterday, cabinet members just being excited. The images we showed you of them live yesterday was just about 50% of the crowd that was there. Because by the time we left, I'm told by Ma Benedicta they went to get food. It was a party. And like Dr. Yaya said sometime last week, we're not partying because we're not fighting. But we want to tell the world that we are responsible enough. If we can celebrate ourselves with the baton of the gun in front of us this much, if we can be so organized, the LGAs, from LGAs to counties, and you need to see the images that will be coming up from ground one. President Sako was able, under the leadership of the HSS, was able to provide food.
print t-shirts, banners were done for our refugees in ground one. You don't want to see the images. We cannot give all on the same day. From tomorrow getting to Tuesday, you start receiving the images coming from the refugee settlements and the way the refugees are excited. At least I would want to use this opportunity to thank all of you Amazonians in the diaspora. The very little you did, maybe you gave your ideas. Some of you who sewed the outfit like what I'm putting on today. Some of you who had flags on. Some of you who had t-shirts. Every little contribution you did. Maybe you did it from your home. Maybe your responsibility was just to call and you couldn't even go out. Whatever you did, you deserve a thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A trillion times thank you. Thank you because you are fighting the war with your own instrument that you have. Some of you who could do nothing but just to contribute the monies, because all of these global activities had to do with monies, and it took several thousands of dollars to get the things running. As I speak to you right now, our brethren in Germany, I'm going to be receiving the third set of images coming in from Germany because there's a gala night with superstars like Willie de Paris and Princess Abby. And I'm also told that others there are traditional groups, there are Ghanaians, Nigerians that were invited for this gala. So it's going to be a big time party there. And the objective of it is just to make sure that we have our story told the way it should. Now, before I show you the images that are coming in from California, we understand Dr. Patience Maendele. I was excited to see Dr. Ngwambe there. You see, Amazonians could unite at certain levels. They came. I was excited. You want to see it. Definitely you're going to see it very soon. And some that I don't even know their name. There's a whole congregation in California that received them, heard our story, watched the documentary, listened to them. And as I'm speaking to you, I am told that they had the opportunity to raise funds on behalf of our displaced persons. That is amazing. I only want to tell you thank you. We started the week with a lot of energy. The president had an exceptional press conference with the international press. And just to remind you, tomorrow by 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the LN24 Broadcasting Corporation or television in South Africa with Yvonne Kasande will be interviewing the president at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That should be 4 p.m. South African time, 3 p.m. Amazonian time. We will send out an official publicity before it is midnight in Washington, and get ready to be a part of it. We hope we'll be able to connect with them and provide it live for you. The president will be having an exclusive interview. This time it's not a press conference where other houses. So it is meet the press. The president is meeting the press. That is tremendous. That is a big thing. And all of this is made possible because of your intrusion, your involvement, your donations. I want to tell you, ABC patrons, partners, all club members, thank you. Thank you for making this happen. All stakeholders of the interim government, nobody's contribution was small, irrespective of what you gave. Whatever you did, perhaps your job was just to share the flyers. You saw Mom Mildred possess her entire neighborhood, and that's why we honor her because of her lavishness. She has done this for many different years. I think this should be about the 4th time she's doing this. ABC thought that this time we were supposed to make a focus on her. You can be the one-man soldier, the giant in your community, in a whole state. You can choose to take it in any country where you are. You can choose to be that giant that would decide to celebrate. Perhaps you are just alone, you, yourself, your husband. Look at this whole lady painted an entire street. Now, this is not propaganda that Tapad King is trying to make. We saw a single lady painting an entire street. She painted an entire street blue and white. An entire street, blue and white, changing beautiful outfits. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful designs. It takes a lot of money to conceive this whole thing. And she would do all of this. And just to let you know, she's one of the patrons of ABC. She belongs to the National Treasury. Every donation the president does, she is financially involved, spiritually involved, physically involved. She has a great humor, and she has a family, and she has a job. She creates the time to do this with fragrance, elegance, beauty, enthusiasm, patriotism that was military chief for you this Independence Day. Look at the beauty. Look at it. Look at the sweetness. Look at how great this is. You know, I feel like break dancing just watching her. I have looked at her pictures. In fact, this lady took upon herself, she took hundreds of pictures. We got confused. We were unable to even choose. We didn't even know which of the pictures to choose. 100 pictures she has been posting. It takes hours to post close to 50 pictures. She has posted more than 100 pictures this morning on Facebook, telling the world, listen, blue and white with 13 stripes is important. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to saturate it. Look at that. Ambazonia is free. Yes, it's free indeed, my sister. It is free. Congratulations. For those of you who are watching us now on our social media platforms, I just would like you to do a favor for me. The favor you have to do right now, just put there our Ambazonian female warrior military congratulations. You can hashtag it. Whatever way you want to do it, just do it. That is beautiful. I'll leave you with these images. You enjoy it just for a while, and I'll be back. I've promised you I have images for California. Just enjoy them. Enjoy the slideshow. This is Ambazonia's day. This is our birthday. We will tell our story ourselves. We will not allow anybody to tell us whatever we do not want to hear. We have a flag. We have an anthem. We have a president. We have a government. We have a territorial, we have a nation with international boundary. We have soldiers on the ground. And these soldiers proved it today. They went out and they celebrated with our people. The soldiers went out and celebrated with our people. Enjoy this. Did you see that? That is Ambazonia. That is our independence. And now let me just give a spotlight. The county she's coming from, that's Menemo, where we have, or the LGA she's coming from, Menemo, where we have, we do have the Speaker of the House, the Speaker of the Interim House of Representative and husband, and other great people are in this county. I'm sure you want to see their own images. Beautiful images, beautiful images. Menemo LGA, Momo County, President Sako. This is beautiful. This is Dr. Fred Lobati. What a beautiful caption you can see there. That is the chair lady of Menemo LGA. Wonderful, 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 beautiful. These ladies took the time, did their outfits. Beautiful. This is the Speaker of the House. Dr. Winnie Lobati, amazing. And this is Milichi herself. She in fact, she did everything. And I don't know this beautiful lady, but she's from Menemo, where my mother was born. This other lady is still from Menemo. Don't ask their faces. If you're not seeing the faces, then you don't need to. This is another beautiful one, and that is Menemo for you. Wonderful, amazing, beautiful, beautiful. And like I was telling you earlier on, we have a nation, we have a flag, we have an anthem, we have a president, we have a government, we have a military, as a defense military on the ground. And these military or these restoration forces are not, listen to me, these are not the ADF or the AMF. They have many names now. The names keep changing. Who pretend to be us and they're not us. These are not forces who kill our own people. You saw today they were celebrating with children, with women, with the old people, with octogenarians. They brought our people together, made parties. The restoration fighters, they protect and celebrate with our people. Today was a testament of it all. Nobody can dispute that. And Cameroon doesn't just like this. We got intelligence from our people on the ground. Even Boya was out of electricity when President Sako was addressing the nation yesterday. But we have delivered the information to them. Whether or not they like it, we have been streaming 24/7. We have been streaming every content we have, everything globally. ABC has been given to our people. This is the only platform that has been on white and blue with 13 stripes for the past week. The only platforms. You have a lot of other people, I don't want to call it humble jumbo, and they do have platforms, but we were seeing red and white and many different colors. You saw blue and white and 13 stripes on ABC Amber TV. We started long ago and we are finishing. And that's why you need to support us. You must make sure that this platform, that is our main instrument of the media war, it must stay alive. We are moving from greatness to greatness, from glory to glory, from excellence to excellence. This is beyond words can describe. You've seen it every day. You see what's happening. It's not propaganda. And we cannot go backwards. It is a forward and upward movement. They don't like it. Those who don't want the freedom of Amazonia don't like this because they know the power that we possess. Think about it for 1 minute. If we were excluded as ABC Amber TV during these celebrations, think about it. Try to think about it. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and think about it. So I'm calling on you on this very special note as I get ready. California updates coming in from California and some of the other things coming in from Momo. Like I said, I'm going to show you this night what an exclusive of Momo before we end the show. I call it exclusive. The images are beautiful. The images were well coordinated. We have to help Momo put their acts together by appreciating whatever they have been able to do. Excellent images coming from Momo. Excellent, excellent. All the counties. Ngokitunja was amazing. You saw people dancing. And Bui is just about to send their images. Think about what Doc Andrew is going to do. It's because of internet that you're getting some delays. Think about it. So we continue it tomorrow. The images we're unable to get today because Cameroon doesn't want us to communicate on time. We will definitely get them tomorrow. Did you enjoy the march in Strasbourg? Amazonians came out in their numbers and colors. You saw that? Not just in Berlin. We're gonna upload the videos to you all tonight. It is our Independence Day. If you're watching me on Facebook and on YouTube, I want you to type, I am proudly Ambazonian. Hashtag it. I am proudly Ambazonian. Make the hashtag go viral. Say it like you mean it. Say it. Say it. Don't stop saying it. Say it. Keep saying it. And no, don't allow anybody to stop you. Refuse it. Say, I'm proudly Ambazonian. Yes, we're proudly Ambazonian. Everywhere. The sky is blue today. In every country and every continent of the world, the people of Ambazonia came with blessings. For those of you who are Bible scholars, you see, when Israelites scattered abroad, out like Ambazonia, they scattered abroad, their seeds spread abroad. Every country where you found them was blessed. Ambazonians are hardworking people. Ambazonians are prosperous people. Ambazonians are beautiful people. Wherever we are, we bring beauty. Look at the world today. When the sky is blue, blue only tells you about beauty. Blue and white, purity, prosperity. That is what Ambazonia is. And our anthem says it. Our anthem says it is a land of glory where milk and honey flows all the time. That is what Ambazonia is. What an opportunity that God has given to us to be Ambazonians. What an opportunity. For you to be an Ambazonian is an opportunity, you know. Like people are trying to get the United States passport in just a few years to come. Come to think of it, Ambazonia is the richest country in the Gulf of Guinea. If you didn't know it today. Go and fact check. Go and read your anthropological history. Read it. They don't want to tell you this because they don't want you to know what they're benefiting in Ambazonia. Ambazonia is the richest country in the Gulf of Guinea. Tell anybody, any scholar, scientist to come and argue this. Ambazonia is the richest country. And who are the countries in the Gulf of Guinea? You have powerhouses like Nigeria. You have even French Cameroon. You have Guinea. You have Gabon. You have Ambazonia. That part is considered that they call it the Congo Basin. The Congo Basin, for those of you who have done this research, is considered as one of the richest regions in the world. And now when we concentrate, crystallize this information and come and you concentrate and you realize Ambazonia is the beauty, the plenty of the Gulf of Guinea. You now understand why Biya wants to kill every living soul. Why France will lobby and manipulate the Security Council and the General Assembly for them to act as though they want to despise us. Who cares? Our voices cannot be shut down. Never again. Never again will anybody shut us. Nobody will ever shut us up. You can't shut us. How will you shut us up? How can you? At this stage of our history, when we have been so emancipated, now that we know our own history. I was telling a friend who was anticipating that the war will die down and we will stop fighting and blah, blah. I told him that is not even possible. Because how can we stop fighting a war we are winning? Amazonia is winning the war against Cameroon. Think about it. Cameroon told us, the Bulus told us that they were going to crush us after 2 weeks. And that's why you found out the big nose minister will look at us and tell us, 2 weeks after that, we were winning. Yeah, we're winning. Now this is 7 years counting. And we only gaining momentum, gaining sophisticated weapons. I saw weapons today that were coming. Most of you have not seen that image. They were coming in from Gokitunja. Real weapons, real sticks, not Chakavum. The days of Chakavum are long gone. Chakavum is history for us now. Even death celebrations or memorial, I don't think that we're going to be using Chakavums again when we're doing it. We have evolved. You know why our parents resorted to the then guns? Was because when Ahijo invaded our national territory, the first project was to disarm us. We're disarmed, licenses were not given, and they thought that the then guns were useless. They thought that we could not use the then guns to start fighting for our rights, but we were just a peace-loving people. It took us more than 55 years to react to their stupidity and wickedness. Nobody should conscientize us. We were oppressed and suppressed and annexed for more than 55 years. How dare you say that we are violent? How dare you? How could you even dare open your mouth, say that Amazonians, people who have been denied of everything that belongs to them. In fact, everything that belonged to us was taken away from us. Everything. And we persevered for 55 years, seeking a peaceful resolution. We were abused every time. It got to its peak when high-level people, individuals, people of caliber, when you come to every society, there are a class of people that should be respected by any government and every government. We're talking about teachers and lawyers. Lawyers are the ones that design the framework of how a country goes, interpret the historicity and legality of every nation. Teachers, we are what we are today because we were taught by some teacher. The Bulus had the audacity to beat up our teachers in 2016. We are not going back. It's not possible. We cannot go back. People who have the audacity to beat our teachers, they had the audacity to beat up teachers because the teachers would tell them, hey, don't destroy our education. That's all. That was all that was requested. That's all. They said, don't destroy our education. And they were beaten for making that request. The lawyer said, okay, you can have your courts. And we have ours. We are not even questioning your illegal occupation of our country. Don't interfere with our legal system. The lawyers were moderates. Some of them called themselves federalists. And they were beaten, maimed. What arrogance. It will never happen again. Not with this generation. Not even now that we know. And we know that we know that we know that their occupation of our national territory was illegal. Not even now that we know that we know that we know that by international law, we're a people, we're a nation by every available right. Not now. Not even now. Not even now we boy and get stick for their hand. Forget. They're boiling our beings on top paper. I'll be back with more images for you. Don't go. For those who are still watching us, don't move a step from your screen. Share and share and share and share and share and share and tell somebody, listen, it is about to happen. There is more that we have. What you've watched so far was just the beginning of it all. The real thing is coming. I'm bringing more images. Stay tuned.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
The humanitarian crisis in southern Cameroons.
The Norwegian Refugee Council has identified the ongoing war between the Cameroons as one of the most neglected crises in the world. Today, we examine the heartbreaking story of the humanitarian crisis faced since 2016 by my people, the people of the southern Cameroons, also known as Ambazonia. At the look of things, you can see the fingerprints of France and Britain on the maneuvers.
To understand the root cause of this conflict, the war, we must go back to the failed decolonization by the United Nations, followed by annexation and recolonization by the French Republic of Cameroon. An unfortunate reality in modern day history, or should we say an international conspiracy against the people of Southern Cameroon.
The UN General Assembly Resolution 1608, Article 15, explains the historicity and the legality of our quest in very clear terms. However, the proximate or immediate cause of the conflict began in September and October of 2016. The lawyers and teachers in southern Cameroon protested against the government of Cameroon's decision to use civil law instead of common law in Anglophone territory, and the employment of the French-speaking teachers who can hardly speak English, let alone teach other subjects besides French language in Anglo-Saxon schools.
Amnesty International has urged authorities in Cameroon to investigate the deaths of at least 4 people in clashes between security agencies and protesters in the northwestern town of Bamenda. 2 protesters were killed and 10 others were wounded on Friday in Cameroon's northwest region, in the latest bout of violence in the English-speaking region of the mostly francophone country.
Shooting, flogging, some of them raping others.
Instead of addressing the issues raised by the protests, the government responded with arrest and torture, leading to the widespread resistance. The restoration movement gained momentum, culminating in the establishment of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia.
On October 1st, 2017, the people of the southern Cameroons declared the restoration of their independence, marking the beginning of the liberation movement.
Since 2017, the people of Southern Cameroons have endured immense suffering. Over 45,000 lives have been lost, and more than 400 villages have been razed to the ground.
There are among an estimated 40,000 Anglophone refugees registered on Nigerian soil who have walked sometimes for days.
Today, over 1.5 million Southern Cameroonian refugees seek safety and shelter, with the majority finding refuge in neighboring Nigeria. Meanwhile, more than 1 million are internally displeased within their own homeland.
Over 1,500 prisoners of conscience languish in jails without due process, their voices silenced or muted by an oppressive regime.
So it happened now so for petrol stations.
More than 500 cases of rape have been reported, with many going unreported. The scars of this horrifying violence run deep within the community.
Thousands of Southern Cameroonian men, women, and children bear the physical and emotional scars of war, enduring permanent injuries and trauma.
Since the onset of the war, thousands of children and youth have been reported missing, further amplifying the anguish faced by families torn apart.
Over 20 massacres have occurred, leaving behind numerous documented and unknown mass graves, casting a dark shadow over the region's future.
The atrocities perpetrated by the Republic of Cameroon in the southern Cameroons must not be forgotten. We must shed light on the untold stories, demanding justice and international recognition.
Thank you for joining us today and listening to the story of a people abandoned by the international community. Our fight for international recognition and self-governance continues. For more information and to support our cause, visit www.amazoniagenocidellibrary.com.
This speech presented on the 1st of October 2023. Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome, the President of the Federal Republic of Amazonia, the Vice President, Mr. Eric Ati, dear people, ladies and gentlemen, we the ARF, Balikumat, government area, heartily welcome you today to this solemn celebration of the anniversary of our Independence Day. As history tells us, Southern Cameroon, which was a British Trust territory, became independent today some 62 years ago by joining the Republic of Cameroon as two equal partners. According to the Constitution of 1962, the form of state of the Federal Republic of Cameroon was not supposed to be changed, but Ahijo deceived our people and abolished the federal status, which was the beginning of assimilation and marginalization of the people of Southern Cameroon. In 2017, the former president, Siseko Ayuk Tabi, restored our independence, and today we are fighting nothing than the independence of Southern Cameroon. My fellow countrymen and women, you will agree with us that if we did not rise up as one man in 2017, the Republic of Cameroon would have succeeded in turning us into their slaves and second-hand citizens. Our fight for justice is legitimate and founded on law and trust, and we, this never-again generation, will not stop at any shot unless total restoration of our independence. We shall continue to fight until Amazonia becomes free from every trust from the Republic of Cameroon. We want to use this opportunity to reinforce our commitment to the vision of His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome in liberating our homeland, and we are therefore sending a strong message to the Republic of Cameroon demons, all the colonial administrators and enablers in Amazonia, to surrender now and leave our territory in peace, or they shall be transported in body bags to their country. We are 7 years into this war of independence, and we are determined to get to it, and nothing will stop us. Amazonia is a fact. Thank you all for listening. So live the struggle. Long live Amazonia. Happy independence once more. God bless you all. Freedom is sure. Call me Master. I wish you all the best.
We want for time una please where this thing dey start, una come up for house, una never enter house. Then we where we dey for house, we dey pray for una say, na only God give one for man not dey way fit do no nothing pass God. And no say na God.
Pray every day in the heart, say, God will guide us.
God ordained revolution that.
The soldiers of Balukumat preparing to take their display on their national day.
Now I'm coming back with that video. There are lots of videos I'm laying out to make sure you watch them. I want to ask a quick question. When you look at that mother that was speaking there, was she a military person? You see, she's appreciating our restoration forces, right? Forget about the useless propaganda by those who have either given up or they're tired and they're trying to say, you people are not killing your own people. No, we are not killing our people. We cannot kill our own people. It is not possible. They are intruders, enablers, backstabbers, supplanters who are killing our people. Some of them have the color of our skin. They have the size of our tongue. Some of them speak and behave like us. They eat achu and arrow like us. They have names that are like ours, but in spirit, mind, and soul, they are not us. That's why they kill our people. So the oppressor flashes them out there to give a falsehood agenda about the cause. Keep enjoying the videos.
Soldier, attention!
These are the civilians watching.
At ease. Attention! Soldier down. Soldier down.
They're taking their display. You can see their
Soldier, move.
reactions. They are reacting.
Soldier down. Soldier, move.
Ah, look at their nice display.
Soldier down.
Very nice.
Soldier back.
Excellent.
Soldier, move.
You can see how they are displaying.
Soldier, we move.
These are the civilians.
Soldier, back again.
The civilians.
Stand. Attention. Attention. Soldier, attention. Soldier, down again.
This is how they are displayed in the national
Soldier, we move.
day. Included the General Chief Master.
You go down. Soldier, down, up. Soldier, move. Soldier, back. We stand. We stand. At attention. We move. We move. We stop. Attention again. Confirm.
21 gun salute to the soldiers of Balekuma local government area. Nice display on the National Day, 1st October 2023. These are the population, the civilians of Balekuma watching their display. They are very happy, excited. Even some ones.
I made this rough point, the spokesman of ARF Ngokutunja, and the naked one of Bamison and the population, the whole village, all they would celebrate. When I see the older brother, Major General, the older brother, we soldier them. When I see how our body chop life today, now 1st October, when I see how they enjoy. The Major General himself will bring. Oh, now the civilian and soldier never come on. The whole population of Bamison so. Oh, we have very calm. Now we see how the whole video all the shake. All the shake. All right, Colonel, want to leave this. We have see how all man enjoy. See the population. Oh, we have played the Papa, we have enjoy. Happy Independence Day. I mean the spokesman. Let me see all man enjoy, all man feel free. The population all day. Let me see them. They not day. Today not that day. They not day. Today not the life. Enjoyment day. All side. The population, like the villagers and all where they don't come out. Like the civilians and this all. It's clear.
I don't want to down because you are not joke now. Okay, I don't hear. Without that, I'm not doing it. Sing one of it. Sing one of it. Okay, yes. Oh, sorry.
Shake no day. Shake no day. When I this time, I see all the population see enjoyment. Where they go on. Day today, now all over just chop the whole market. Chop day, nothing but day, all thing day. I thank Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Sako, we all cheers with them. I thank the Vice President, Israeli President Papa, and I begin a list of amnesty, and the population in a civilian and this soldiers and their own side where they and they enjoy. And only the population is all man to jubilate, all man to dance. We are blessed day. Thank you so much for everything. We are blessed day. We are enjoy. Happy Independence Day. Let me see what part the other brother did life. Major General did life. Let me see the Baba the dance with population them. All the whole village do you pa, they are blessed day. Oh, now you get permission. They say no day. Any other job where it is, where is it? If say talk say population not do.
Attention, Sarah.
Now, will it come back? I'll come back. Una no worry, I'll come back. I want to ask a question before we continue with the restoration forces. I just received beautiful images and now from the refugees in Ground One. You need to see this. We're getting them ready now. You're going to have them all tonight. But you just watch our civilians there dancing with the Amazonian restoration forces. Do they look like people who are being suppressed and oppressed by the restoration forces? When I was growing up as a kid, you cannot play beside a gendarme. So what is this? Those media houses who are making stupid articles. I blasted some journalists the other day in the UK for saying that violence on both sides. I said, what are you talking about? Stop that. Stop that nonsense. That's criminal. Violence on both sides. Which violence on which of the sides? Are you talking about the same war that I know of? Look at our civilians. Tell me, for those of you who grew up in Bamenda like me, was it possible when you were growing up to play beside a gendarme like that? Even during 20th May, I used to be prefect in my school. You are looking at the military like this, you have to take a side. When they are done, where we are, some of us in the diaspora, you see a police and you approach the police because the police is there to help you, but that's not where we're coming from. Where we're coming from, the sight of a police is like you've seen the devil. But look at the way the Amazonian restoration forces are having a sweet fellowship with the people. This is the story that the world must hear, and there's no stopping us. Keep enjoying. We are coming with more videos.
Yes, so much. Just to die.
At ease.
Yeah, this one a K1. Under General King of the Bush, Colonel 007, Commander Kwakwa, Commander Shepard, Commander Quacks, ARF for K1, where they celebrate their birthday today, or they did a birthday where Ambazonians them give for the celebrate them, and they go always celebrate them. So now 007 the talk. Now the soldier they live for K1. Yeah. So they very happy say this day it don't meet up. Some of we then would they cry the loss the overall loss inside the year. But all I say the struggle must continue. Short live the struggle, long live the Ambazonians. We get many feast days and we will celebrate them as it is so. I thank Chairman Wilson, all the way they did for that line. Any man where they say a day for me some special squad. Prince, Chimizo, and all the rest. Udena for back. Udena for IG, Udena for AGF, ARF, where it is. So, a K1 unit be this. Ambazonian Defense Force. Mezam Special Squad. Now he be this.
March past 2023. March past 2023. Independent Day. Independent Day. The population of Peru. March past 2023. Independent Day. The population of Peru, under the leadership of Field Marshal Kuru and Bossman. People are ready and happy to celebrate the Independent Day 2023. They are calling on the international body that day, the UN and UK, and other powers that day, to be behind them and help them to defend this cause for them, because it's already too hard. They are calling on God to be their helper, to lead them, and to guide them, because this cause is the cause of God. This is the cry of Field Marshal Kuru and Bossman, that God should be behind them and lead them in this struggle as they celebrate this great day, 2023. The people are really happy. Look at the cross section of the Benin population. Just a cross section, ready, happy to celebrate this day, 2023, 1st October 2023. 1st October 2023. The Benin population, the cross section, celebrating on the leadership of Field Marshal Kuru and Bossman. This is the march past conducted by the population of this area. To celebrate this day, it is really a happy day for them. May God be on their side and grant them success. Amen. Amen. Independent Day.
I don't think that I need any explanation for this one. Is there? Look at these images yourself. Do we need any propaganda? There's no propaganda here, right? Look at, that's a civilian. The restoration fighter himself is telling the world, he's cognizant. These are not people that have been removed out of their houses out of duress. They came out with food, they came out with drinks, excitedly to celebrate. These same people, during 20th May, the Forcewood National Day, they don't come out with such enthusiasm. You don't see them. You don't see them. Look at it for yourself. They're raising the flag. That's a market square. Do you really think that if these people were not enjoying the fellowship of their own brothers, for 1 minute, just think about it. If they were not enjoying the fellowship of their own brothers, will they not even betray this activity? This activity was not organized one morning. It took days for them to have mobilized the village like this. This Pinyin. The anthem was raised. In fact, we need to listen to this anthem, all of us together. The anthem was raised and the people sang. The flag was raised and the people sang the anthem. Amazing.
Yeah, in a nation, flowing with milk and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making a nation and joy forevermore. Amazonian, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like the stars above, the stars above. The Most High will be the watchman of this nation. Amazonian, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above, the stars above. The Most High will be the watchman of this nation. Amba.
There is a nation. Even plenty meeting our needs. And your children shall be like in stars above. Almost like a the watchman of this nation. Amazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like in stars above. Almost like a the watchman of this nation.
Now I had to stop because I believe that when the anthem is playing, I should not interrupt it or interfere with it. Yep. This is amazing. Whatever you're watching now can only be described with the word amazing. Now, when you look at this, old, young, baby, mother, father, octogenarian, every Amazonian singing with enthusiasm, and some La Republique is busy thinking and wasting their resources in a war that one day these people will return back to Cameroon. It will not happen. It will not happen. Even if they kill every Amazonian, which is not even possible, even the stones, the leaves in the tree, on the tree, the waves in Amazonia, the sea will rebel and reject La Republique du Cameroon. We are free and free forever. There's no turning back. It is not possible for anything less to happen. It's not possible. How? How will it happen? How? How will it happen? What mechanism would they employ? It's not possible. We are free. Totally free. Totally free. That's Nongamantu. Every single village in Amazonia, people came out with excitement. I was writing, one lady came and commented on my wall on Facebook. So how can you say celebration when we are indoors? I say yes, at this particular time, that's celebration. When we can dictate our pace, determine what we want. Our national territory is listening to us full time, 100%, no argument. That's important. We are asserting control of the land. That is what is necessary. Very important. Very, very important. So I want to congratulate once again. I'd like to congratulate all those who made this happen from every county and LGA. Congratulations. We are not done yet. There is now I'm going to be bringing you images from Momo. I'm going to be bringing you, before I want those who are watching, keep sharing. I'm bringing you images from Momo, and there are images of the refugees coming now. We cannot bring all of that now. I'm just going to show you a little bit of them, and we will have to analyze them after the president's interview of tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll just be talking about the refugee festivities and all of that. Look at what was happening in Europe. Look at that. As Europe for you. As Europe for you. You know, beautiful images. Amazonians were celebrating with joy and laughter in every corner of the world. Amazonia is free. If you're watching right now, all I want you to type in there is just to say one and only one thing. Amazonia is free. Amazonia is free. Oh no, Amazonia is free. It's say, I am proudly Amazonian. Where we stopped talking a long time ago that Amazonia must be free. No, Amazonia is free. That's an active statement. Assertion. We're not just talking like those who want us to feel, or they are saying to some of our kids. We are not just trying to flatter ourselves. We are talking about legality and historicity. Amazonia is free. Enjoy the images. After this, you're going to get the one for Momo, California, and then we will get the refugees.
Now today, nobody go Caesar to jubilate. That's say Mandela and Nkrumah. Africa, 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 Amazonia, Amazonia, their time of freedom has come today. Amazonia, Amazonia, their time of freedom is here to stay. Water na water, today na today, nobody go Caesar to jubilate. say Mandela and Nkrumah. Africa, 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 come together, help your brother, Africa, dance together, love another, Africa.
Mama Liliana Yuktabe, Fakumbe women are behind you, Mama Amazonia. We live in Paris, Amazonia de Cayo, levez-vous. Milana Tam, le stratège, picking for Amazonia. Honorable Weaver, warrior from Jakiri, Justice Abel. From West Africa, diplomacy, ahead. Wata, Amba boys, stand strong.
Africa,
new name on the beat.
Africa,
Les gens souffrent des maisons brûlées. La mébille a commis du génocide. Ils pensent que l'Amazonie est un peste. À l'œil ils sont armés comme un pesticide. Ils se fichent de soif que tu es. Mais des balles dans les têtes des bébés. À cause de son vieille fierté, l'ONU ne peut rien faire. L'Afrique est ton frère.
Africa,
Amazonia.
Est ton frère.
Manga, Jesse Itambe.
Sankaliwa. 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 Hey, 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 hey. Zankalewa, ibe na wodi, ibe na mi pana, ibe na ardi, ibe Zankalewa, ibe Zankalewa, ibe modoku, ibe money na de, ibe na mi pana, ibe Zankalewa,
Thank you, Lord, for our leaders. Thank you for the nation of the Amazonia.
Fighters, our obligation and function as enshrined in our code of conduct, that we shall honor and respect our people and our tradition and our culture. The darkest hour of the night.
You can see what they have here.
At dawn.
It is not easy.
Message to our fighters.
It shows that we are one step.
And most especially the AROF.
We are going somewhere they call forward.
I appreciate all the freedom fighters of
we'll soon reach the Boya.
Of this our group.
It's like tomorrow even.
Good.
everything possible during that celebration. This 1st October.
These are the restoration forces of Njikwa celebrating their Independence Day under the general danger and under the government of Sako Samuel. They are instituting and celebrating their Independence Day with the people of their community.
Now, Ambazonians, forgive me for this interruption. I'm coming back. I just want to talk to Happy Boy Justice. I just want to tell you that your cup is full. So, as I speak to you right now, you are banned from the stream. You cannot comment again. I just blocked you. You have enjoyed. You can. I've not blocked you from the page. You can come back later and enjoy the beauty of Amazonia. There's no problem. But I think yours is enough. Go and tell Atanganji, who recruited you, that your cup is full. You've enjoyed enough. You see, we are people of life. We are not bulls. If we were bulls, we would have killed you. But we allowed you to enjoy, you know. So bye-bye. I'm talking to those who are watching on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. There's a newsers there. He was calling himself an Atanganji boy, working with Moja Moja and Countryman and Titus Nkonda. It's frustration. Now, they cannot even believe that we're celebrating and enjoying this much. So you're watching Momo County. That's Momo. Do you see the ambience? I'm just so joyful. The crowd and the coordination that's coming up from Momo. These are signs of a reconstitution, of momentum, of firepower returning. Great signs. I love that. Love that. Congratulations. Congratulations, Momo, Moramo, Njikwa. All the images you're going to watch now. After which, you watch California, and then we'll conclude with the refugees for tonight. Continue tomorrow. The images are still coming. We can't just stream all of it today. But we have the duty to continuously stream them. So you have, after now, you're going to get California, and then you have some of the images coming in from the refugees. And then we will probably call it a night to continue tomorrow. Remember, the President of the Federal Republic of Amazonia is having an interview tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Amber Time, 4 p.m. South African Time, 9 a.m. Central American Time. We will send out, we have just been busy doing a lot of things, but we promise you that we're going to send out publicity in this regard before the blue clouds disappear in every other country of the world. It was blue and white today. It was blue and white. Beauty. Beautiful. Beautiful flag, beautiful colors, beautiful people. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful and I know it. Just say, I'm proudly Ambazonian and I'm beautiful. You know, these guys had the audacity to look at us so rich in culture and beauty and talent. They called us Baminda. They took our word Bamenda, transformed it. Baminda, according to them, Baminda meant a primitive person. There's evidence of the guy in Kamto's party a few days ago insulting Bamenda girls in Douala and Yaoundé. So according to them, when I've been to the Bulus are the most primitive people, most primitive ethnic group I know in the Cameroons put together. But because they had a person there calling himself a president that has been there for more than 40 years now, is it 40 years? I have forgotten, I've deleted anything about them from my memory. And they now thought they were uneducated people who could not even speak good French, were ministers and everything, primitive set of people. And so they thought now every other person is inferior. They just can't believe it, that Ambazonians can challenge in this month. So they would rather kill us. But you can kill many human beings. How do you even kill an idea? Can you imagine our babies? They are babies. There's a beautiful story. I'm going to bring the image. A woman and a daughter in Europe, just the two of them, came out with their placards, sang, enjoyed themselves. Beautiful. Beautiful. How do you remove it from the heart? That girl should not even be 9 years old. Are you going to tell her tomorrow that she's a Cameroonian or an Ambazonia? It's not possible. Every baby in Ambazonia sings our anthem. It's not possible. Ambazonia is free. Keep typing on at the comment section. Ambazonia is free. I'm bringing back the images of Momo.
On Jikwa, celebrating the Independence Day, the 1st of October, under the government of the General Danger, and which is coordinated by You can see the population with them together to celebrate their Independence Day, as they have declared this 1st of October today. Under the LGA of Jikwa, under the government of Sako and the General Danger, executing their Independence Day as of the 1st of October 2023.
I see the Ambazonian people, I see how they celebrate the Independence Day, and the Black Dragon, the Momo County,
Yeah, when I see this general danger way, people say it's celebrate Independence Day, but make us say Amazonia must be free. 2023, yeah, our 1st October, all this celebrate as General Danger Day. Amazonia must be free, even to the last man standing, Amazonia must be free. General Danger State of move like public terrorists. Oh, we tell now President Sako is come away, cabinet. We tell now say, I beg, to them. We tell now say, more ammunition, and give big material, they do want so. Move continue from free. Terrorists in Amazonia must be free. Jump now. We are independent of our 1st October 2023. And they are danger the top under the black dragon of Jukwa. I want to see our people.
No. The installation of the lifted up of the flag is concerning the 1st October, which is the Independence Day of the Southern California, under the commander General Danger, the dragon on Jibwa, executing Momo, executing the hosting of the flag in respect to the activities of the day, being the 1st of October as their Independence Day restoration. And behind them you can see the population that has backed them up in order to cover the event successfully, so that the event should be of great success and great reward unto the people of the locality.
That's the information of our Islam. So President, our President Sako is from our cabinet. Make them say, at one time, we all we don't sit down and we celebrate them. We'll make home and abroad, me to understand true. Me to understand and say true, we must celebrate this day of today, 1st October 2023, our day and our Independent Day. Now the day we, if don't happen, say we won't ever celebrate and I know they celebrate and today too. We'll make and say, me like for being also the day now.
Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Ambazonia Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Rashi, Ambazonia who fall on. And I see Ambazonian people they celebrate their Independent Day 2023, 1st October, the Independent Day. And I say they celebrate the Independent Day. When I see the population, how they celebrating the Independent Day, the danger population that Jikwa LGA, Momo County, the Black Dragons of Jikwa. And I say we collaborate with our civilians, we make ultimate day order. Thank you very much. Ultimate day order and the danger the top on my place day. After one wedding day, Ambazonia must be free. Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Ambazonia Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Ambazonia Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on Ambazonia Rashi, Ambazonia Rashi, who fall on. And I see Ambazonian people they celebrate their Independent Day 2023, 1st October, the Independent Day. When I say they celebrate the Independent Day, when I see the population, how they celebrating the Independent Day, the danger population that Jikwa LGA, Momo County, the Black Dragons of Jikwa. And I see we collaborate with our civilians, we make ultimate day order. Thank you very much. Ultimate day order and the danger the top on my place day. After one wedding day, Ambazonia must be free. Anti-worry, Boya. We never done it wrong. Ambazonia must be free.
Yeah, today the 1st of October 2023, Sunday, the people of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia are about to carry out their march past. So, in not less than any time, the march past will commence. These are the invisible squadron of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia Restoration Force. We are about to commence the march past, 1st October 2023. Everybody is numbered. See a long line. Well said and prepared. Well said and prepared. Very, very good. Doing everything possible. Attention! Stand Yes. Attention!
glory. We the Amazonians, special loyalty. Praise the Son of Savior who granted us a freedom. Allegiance to the heroes who bought the land with their blood. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here is a nation flowing with blood and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Amazonia, land of freedom, we shall live in blessed meeting our needs. And the children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Amazonia, land of freedom, we shall live in plenty, needing our needs. And the children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation.
This week, the world will bear witness of a significant moment in history. An upcoming series of events sparking faith, celebrating progress, and fostering hope for Ambazonia's Independence Day.
On Thursday, the 28th of September 2023, an international press conference with President Sako will set the stage. A beacon sounding a clarion call to the world. An invitation to be part of our enduring fight for freedom, peace, and prosperity.
In tandem with the celebration, we rally an act of global solidarity, a mobilization of financial resources towards the brave and resilient Amazonian refugees and prisoners of war. Their spirit, undeterred by adversity, serves as the beating heart of our nation, as they too plan to celebrate the essence of independence.
We are not stopping. From Washington to Berlin, South Africa to Australia, the streets of California, Ground One to the heartland of Ambazonia, the globe will follow our footsteps, echoing the message of Ambazonian resilience and determination.
On September 30th, President Sako stands before us, his address to the nation resonating in the hearts and minds of our people, a testament of our strength, our faith, and our ceaseless strive towards a brighter tomorrow.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The festivities on October 1st, a remarkable wave of joy, pride, and unity sweeping across our nation and the world.
Join us as we write this profound chapter in history. Be part of our journey. Celebrate not just a nation, but the spirit of a people rising in triumph.
This is Ambazonia. This is our independence.
Camera locked.
SMO Jamti ya jamta ya jamta Jamti ya jamta Mona bangare ya fu Doya bangare ya ronga Jamti ya cha ya cha Mekongo Vanessa Erova Vanessa I love you Erova Vanessa Manoa Ngara Mekongo Manoa Ngara Mekongo
Refugee in Kanyang, celebrating our homeland here on the occasion of our Independence Day, 1st of October 2021. Excellency President Samuel Komasaki and the entire Ambazonia. Thank you for this wonderful occasion. Thank you. And God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Baswa. Refugee in Kanyang, celebrating our homeland here on the occasion of our Independence Day, 1st of October 2021. Excellency President Samuel Komasaki. So the people of Abu Police, refugees in Abu Police, coming up to celebrate the occasion on the 1st of October because it's His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Benin, Dr. Samuel Komasaki, and
So Amazonians, we've got to call it a day, but definitely we'll have an inclusive report of this. Just snippets. These are just some of the images that have come. We've just shared some of the pictures on our Facebook handle, and we hope that you are enjoying every little bit of this. There is more to come, a lot of beauty. Remember, tomorrow the president will be having an exclusive one-on-one with LN24 Broadcasting House in Johannesburg, South Africa, and that will be as from 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central American Time, and that will then it will be 3 p.m. Ambazonian Time. We will send out handbills before the end of today, and we look forward to your maximum participation as always. Sometime tomorrow we will come with a complete report of what is happening with the refugees, and evidently and the march pass and everything. We'll provide a complete report, and evidently that would have been the Independence Day celebration for the nation of Ambazonia come 2023. We continue to reassert our sovereignty and integrity and prove that we are a people. It's been an amazing time with you, and I think that we should call it a day. There's still a lot we've not shown you. The images come late, so it takes a while to have them processed and then to bring them to your screen. So that's just the challenge. But notwithstanding, we will definitely be with you again tomorrow morning. And tomorrow afternoon in Ambazonia, and morning for those in the Americas. And try to figure out your time zone in Europe. It's also going to be in the afternoon. We'll be back with you as the president will be interviewed. Have a beautiful time. Happy Independence Day. I love you. And bye-bye. I could be here all day, all night, but I think it has to pause. It has not ended. It cannot end. The bliss of the independence cannot end now. So we're just pausing and shifting to other activities. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support and everything. God bless you. It was Tapa the King. Happy Independence Day.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices.
Forgotten voices. Forgotten voices. Forgotten voices. Forgotten voices.
The humanitarian crisis in southern Cameroons.
The Norwegian Refugee Council has identified the ongoing war between the Cameroons as one of the most neglected crises in the world. Today, we examine the heartbreaking story of the humanitarian crisis faced since 2016 by my people, the people of the southern Cameroons, also known as Ambazonia. At the look of things, you can see the fingerprints of France and Britain on the maneuvers.
To understand the root cause of this conflict, the war, we must go back to the failed decolonization by the United Nations, followed by annexation and recolonization by the French Republic of Cameroon. An unfortunate reality in modern day history, or should we say an international conspiracy against the people of Southern Cameroon.
The UN General Assembly Resolution 1608, Article 15, explains the historicity and the legality of our quest in very clear terms. However, the proximate or immediate cause of the conflict began in September and October of 2016. The lawyers and teachers in southern Cameroon protested against the government of Cameroon's decision to use civil law instead of common law in Anglophone territory, and the employment of the French-speaking teachers who can hardly speak English, let alone teach other subjects besides French language in Anglo-Saxon schools.
Amnesty International has urged authorities in Cameroon to investigate the deaths of at least 4 people in clashes between security agencies and protesters in the northwestern town of Bamenda. 2 protesters were killed and 10 others were wounded on Friday in Cameroon's northwest region, in the latest bout of violence in the English-speaking region of the mostly francophone country.
Shooting, flogging, some of them raping others.
Instead of addressing the issues raised by the protests, the government responded with arrest and torture, leading to the widespread resistance.
The restoration movement gained momentum, culminating in the establishment of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia.
On October 1st, 2017, the people of the southern Cameroons declared the restoration of their independence, marking the beginning of the liberation movement.
Since 2017, the people of Southern Cameroon have endured immense suffering. Over 45,000 lives have been lost, and more than 400 villages have been razed to the ground.
There are among an estimated 40,000 Anglophone refugees registered on Nigerian soil who have walked, sometimes for days.
Today, over 1.5 million Southern Cameroonian refugees seek safety and shelter, with the majority finding refuge in neighboring Nigeria. Meanwhile, more than 1 million are internally displaced within their own homeland.
Over 1,500 prisoners of conscience languish in jails without due process, their voices silenced or muted by an oppressive regime.
So it happened now also for petrol stations.
More than 500 cases of rape have been reported, with many going unreported. The scars of this horrifying violence run deep within the community.
Thousands of Southern Cameroonian men, women, and children bear the physical and emotional scars of war, enduring permanent injuries and trauma.
Since the onset of the war, thousands of children and youth have been reported missing, further amplifying the anguish faced by families torn apart.
Over 20 massacres have occurred, leaving behind numerous documented and unknown mass graves, casting a dark shadow over the region's future.
The atrocities perpetrated by the Republic of Cameroon in the southern Cameroons must not be forgotten. We must shed light on the untold stories, demanding justice and international recognition.
Thank you for joining us today and listening to the story of a people abandoned by the international community. Our fight for international recognition and self-governance continues. For more information and to support our cause, visit www.ambazoniagenocidelelibrary.com.